Those trochoidal gears give it some smooth motion. Trochoidal. 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 Not as dirty of a word as it might sound, trochoidal is an adjective that comes from the noun trochoid. And a trochoid is a very special shape that you might learn in geometry class. A trochoid is a shape produced when you run a circular object along a straight line. And the example they always give is, say you take a bicycle wheel and you run that bicycle wheel along the street. Well, the street is the straight line. And you can look at that bicycle wheel and track a point on that wheel as it rolls along. That point is going to make a trochoid. In engineering, you might hear the word trochoidal used more generally. It's not just going to describe a circular shape running across a straight line, but you might use that word whenever you describe any shape that is kind of produced by a circular object running along a curve in general. So for example, gears. You might have a smaller circular gear with teeth running along a larger curve with teeth. Maybe in planetary gears or something. Or in special pumps and motors, you have that trochoidal action going on. There's such a thing as trochoidal milling. So a mill is an object that's kind of like a fancy drill, but you go down and you use that drill bit to remove material. Well, instead of just making a straight up hole, the exact size of your drill bit, you could also make a hole that's bigger than your drill bit. And how would you do that? You could do it with trochoidal milling. That lets your drill bit move around in a tiny little circle. Can you imagine that? Imagine a little drill bit going straight down, but now it's wiggling around in a circle. You can then drill out a bigger hole than you have a drill bit for. So in engineering, the word trochoidal describes whenever you have this circular object or circular shape running along the edge of a bigger surface or a bigger line or a bigger curve. Look it up on Google. It looks cool. That's our engineering word of the day, trochoidal. Greetings from your host of Engineering Word of the Day, Pius. If you like this podcast, please give it 5 stars, 6 stars, 10 stars, and a positive review wherever you're listening to it. Also, if you like this podcast, you should check out the other sister podcast, the K-12 Engineering Education Podcast, and you can find that wherever you get your podcasts. I think I said the word podcast enough. See you next time.